Hey, welcome to the Mind Blender. This is my new YouTube channel, and you are just in time. The first video I'm doing is Low Poly 2 Pop. I'm not going to do a lot of talking. I think it's kind of self-explanatory. But in this video here, I've done his head. In future videos, I plan on doing the rest of the body, and then I plan on putting in a animation rig into his body, and then after that I plan on animating. And also in the future I plan on doing more characters, and hopefully the more that I do, the better that I get, and the faster, because this video was kind of long, and I'm gonna try to edit it down. But anyway, again, if you enjoying the video, please like, please subscribe, please hit that bell, and now let's get on to it. Grab this camera, and I'm just going to hit the delete key, and then I'm also going to come in and grab this light and hit the delete key. And the reason why I want to do that is so when I come in and I press A to select all, it won't select those items. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in on the y-axis, or the front view. And then I am going to load a reference image by hitting add, coming down to images and click on reference. Now it's pulling up my files. It's not showing you, but it's pulling up my files, and I'm gonna go to where my files are. And I am going to load that reference, and there it is. Then I am going to go to my x-axis, and I'm going to add another reference image, and this time it's going to be a side shot. I'm gonna click to put that in there. So now I have my two images, and really don't look bad. I'm gonna add the cube. First, I'm actually gonna come back to the y-axis first, and I'm gonna be using the mirroring feature. And but it's not perfectly lined up, so I'm gonna come and I'm gonna rotate this image a little bit, and I think I'm gonna go with that. And I'm gonna go back like in between, and just kind of looking at like this chin is there, and this chin is definitely don't look like there. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to Y. I'm going to unhat my cube. Let's see, one thing I'm going to want to do is to correct these images here. So I'm going to click on the image, then I'm going to come over here to this object data properties. I'm going to click on it, and I want to bring the image to the front on both of these boxes, but now I can't see my cube, so I want to cut on check opacity, and then I want to bring it down to where I can let's see. But now I know I can scale this photograph to this block. So I'm gonna click on it, scale, grab, and ZGZ, kind of bring it. Tell you, I'm also gonna click on this block. I'm gonna scale this block. I don't know why. Just to help me with my scaling of the photograph. Scale. So there, I'm gonna grab it on the Z-axis. Okay, now that I have all of that set up, just double checking. I'm gonna come back to my y-axis. I am going to come over here to this little arrow. Now, you may not have this set up, but I have auto mirror set up, which you can set up. It's not gonna let me show you menu, but generally you would come to edit and preferences, and there's actually a box open here. It's just not showing you, but there's a tab on the left that says add-ons, and you can type in auto mirror in that little search engine box, and then you can enable that add-on. But I already have mine enabled, so I'm coming over here to this little arrow here. I'm gonna click on it. When I do, I get this row here. I'm gonna come down to edit, and there's my auto mirror. I'm just gonna come, select on my mesh. I'm gonna come back to it, and I'm just gonna auto mirror. And what this gonna do is everything that I do on this side is gonna repeat it on the opposite side. In fact, some people will come here and actually delete this side. I don't do that. I like to start from the side profile. Go into edit mode. You also can do that by hitting tab, but then I'm going to hit Control R. Control R, there we go. And I get these lines. I'm gonna start off with about 3 lines. Doesn't matter where they are right now. I'm gonna move them. I'm gonna hit 2 so I can deal with the lines individually. And I'm gonna hit the grab GZ so I can move them up and down to places that I think maybe are key areas on his face. Areas I'm gonna want to bend, in other words. I guess that's a better thing. But still keeping it low poly, trying not to get too much detail. I actually think I want to X-ray mode so I can grab the one, and also the method that I use to grab them. I also should grab them with this method. So G, see. Go with 3 more. I can see now. I'm gonna try to sit this one. Like one's gonna have to go here. Start now. I mess up with that one. Oh my goodness. So I believe one thing that's going to help me out here in this process said if I actually start moving the line, so I'm going to press 1 so I can start manipulating my vertices, and I'm going to grab on the Y, Chihuahua, start moving them. Where I want them to go. But okay, with that, I'm satisfied for a low poly 2-pop from the side. Now it's time to come, and I think, let's see, we might have an issue here. Oh, now it's working right. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna start. Bring them in. gonna do, I'm gonna add these images, and I'm also gonna hit my tab key just to tab over into object mode. Then I'm gonna tab back. One thing I want to do is see how many lines that I'm working with. They're mainly going to be these front lines that I'm about to put in here. Cut these photographs back on, and I'm going to turn X-ray mode off. I am Control R, and I'm gonna go with 2 lines. I'm gonna put one kind of inside his nose, and here I'm gonna hit Alt. I'm gonna click on a line, grab that. This one I think I'm going to put over here on this side of his face. And these 2 lines will mean a lot. Will help me, because now I got multiple lines. And that's pretty much what I'm going to start doing now that I have this line here. I'm going to start pulling, actually not this one yet. I want to pull this line, if I'm correct. Yes, I will be. I'm going to pull. It's going to be hard to see, but I'm going to try to do Alt. Okay. Then I'm going to try to grab all of these here. Actually, I'm gonna keep them on their axis. Then it's not G and Y. Pull them all back, and I'm gonna pull them back to right behind his eye, I guess you could say, right there behind his eye. Now I'm going to turn off the images and see what I got. A little something weird there. I'm going to grab that one. Why? I'm just going to grab it and try to pull it out. Turn it off again. And I can see that added a little more contour to his face. Almost feel like I want it back. Almost seems like I want it back farther. Maybe what may help us out. Let's come. So let's start here. And I'm holding shift while I'm clicking on this mini. Grab it up, keep it on the Y. See, we missed one. I think we missed one. We got the wrong one. Oh. Let's see what happens. It all looks right. Move these forward that much. This one too. It's difficult. Not sure what's going on there. I need a lot of these to go backwards. So I'm gonna have to, let me see here. So I am going to, if I'm correct, control right mouse button. That doesn't look right. Control right mouse button and drag. And now I got a lasso tool. I'm going to try to lasso. All of those. So I'm gonna G to grab, and I'm gonna continue on the Y-axis. And I'm gonna have some stuff to do down here, but it saved me a lot of work up there. A lot of these back, because that one, that's gonna be his nose. And after his nose, it's gonna dip. It's gonna dip forward a bit. same with like his lip area. I just want to see how this is looking. That's looking. Definitely can see that these here for the most part they need to go very closely. So maybe I did waste some time. They need to go very closely back. Maybe even all the way back. Let's see what that is going to do. We'll kind of take it a little at a time and see. I want to tab off these images. So yes, these lines here pretty much need to go back. Pretty much need to go back. I mean, it can be put them very, very close. Very, very close. And we will do there, and then we'll continue straight down. And let's just see what we're looking like then. We're looking a lot better. I want to bring these back. I want to bring these to about there. This is where I could use the it's working out. It's working out. Looking at this lip area. So we have to do something with that lip area. These are, they need to be very close. I'm actually going to zoom in. Excuse me. It's definitely time to bring them pictures back in. Bring those pictures back in. Oh, I've messed up so much down here. I'm gonna try to delete the faces. Messed up so much. Come in here and delete. A couple of these faces that I'm just got too confused about. And it's a shame, but this is kind of common for me to do. And everyone may not have this issue. It's probably more of a me issue. I'm almost feeling like I just want to fix that one. Yeah, that's right. Before I start repairing faces, like I'm about to do, so I'm going to press 2 and I'm going to start clicking on edges. I'm going to click on this edge, hold shift, this edge, and this edge. Excuse me for a minute. Okay, I'm back. I highlighted these edges and now I'm just going to hit F. Wow, that didn't work. Let me try again. F. Oh, there it is. F. Guess just my keyboard. It's not working. So I kind of added a new face and I understand what this face is. And before I get too carried away, every time I give a new face, I want to try to fix whatever I can to get a better understanding of it. Like I want to grab these and just pull them out. Pull them out a little more. So I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to add I'm going to press 2, click on this edge and hold shift and click on this edge and then hit F. There we go. I've got another face. I'm going to click on this edge. Hit face. I'm going to click on this edge. And face. We're going to click on 1. I'm going to come back to this vertices. I'm going to go to the front view. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to pull it down. There. Okay, now I feel that I'm back lined up. Bring the pictures back in. And Now we can see what we can do. I think we already know, and that's the thing that I kind of hate, because it changed the amount of vertices that were in those. I'm gonna put that one there. I'm gonna grab this one and put it behind there. Put this one in front. And I'm gonna have to pick K to get my K tool, and I'm gonna cut there, and I'm gonna cut here. And hit enter. Oh, it didn't work. Do it again. My K tool. I'm gonna cut here. Let's just cut here. And there. And then enter. Why is it not? Excuse me again. Okay, I'm back. Don't remember where I left off. I know we were. I think I was trying to make some cuts. But I think most, because I think we're gonna leave this really flat under his chin area, so that's not a big deal. But it's more of the chin area, which is a big deal. And I think what we're gonna try to do is make some sense of this thing. If I can get my controls right, is I'm gonna grab this one here, and I am gonna bring it down around this chin. Now I know I'm burying one. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I am kind of burying one. So I'm gonna make sure I'm able to get this unburied. Just gonna rotate it. It's still not bad. I definitely need, my opinion, some cuts here. So I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna get my knife tool, and I'm gonna try to put one here, and say one here. And then I'm gonna come back to the side view. I'm gonna grab this one, and I don't even know what to do with it. I'm gonna put it right there, and I'm gonna grab this one, and I'm gonna put it right there. Now let's see. I know one thing. For some reason, they want to give Tupac a butt chin. Try to get it right this time. Just a little. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off the images. I do think it needs a little work still on the chin. I see a couple areas, but I'm going to keep in mind it's low poly, so I'm going to try to just do some corrections, possibly to the chin. And to me, it seems like it's that same thing where it needs to be very close. And Look like something might be a little funky up here on top. And I think so is where it needs to be. Close. In fact, I'm going to try to put it exactly back. This one, I want to be close, but I don't think exactly. Let's see. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Tab into object mode. I think here it is back. I think here I want to I think that's gonna be good enough. I'm gonna turn the images off one more time, and kind of look around here. Hopefully I don't see nothing that bothers me too much. And I think I'm satisfied. I think I'm satisfied with this. So on that note, I think I'm going to go to Y. I think I just want to add some color. But I hit material properties. I'm going to hit A first. My computer is acting up. Okay, I want to hit A. And some brownish looking color. Turn this picture. And I'm not even really trying to match the color right now. I don't even know why I really did all of that. Maybe I am. Add some color to them. I'm gonna tab back to this mode. Just want to look around. There's something right there. Tab back into that mode. Hit 1. There. Go back to my X, grab, scissor top, I don't know if it's you, but it looks like it's a hole right there at the top of his head. I'm gonna get this one here. I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna pull it. Closed. Kind of feel this one. This one. I feel like it needs to come up. So I think on that note, I'm not even gonna do his neck right now. I think I'm happy on that note. Put it back in the front view. I'm gonna turn his images back on. Some of those details, which is not gonna be a whole lot. Shift middle button. Just look up here at the top. It's the computer is really slowing down, but I see these issues up here at the top. Just gonna grab this one down. I look like I mistakenly grabbed something, maybe. Grab this one again. Now, the thing that I like to do here, I'm not going to fool with the nose anymore, and we're not going to fiddle too much with the mouth. But we're going to come here with the eye. I'm going to get my cut tool out, and I'm going to start here. And Tupac got a lot of eyelashes that I'm noticing here, which we're not gonna zoom. I'm gonna zoom in that much. I'm gonna zoom in a little more, because a lot of these things here. I'm not saying that we're going to get it exact, because we're definitely not, but this is definitely a feature that somebody may be able to recognize. Maybe some of those super fans. Hit enter. And then I'm gonna come right back in and I'm gonna go around people. So I'm gonna hit K to cut. I'm gonna try to find that link already right there, and I'm just gonna every so often. And I want to enter there. And then a little bit where I can see. I'm gonna come here. Here I'm gonna cut right around, I guess, the outer sides of his mouth. The enter. I'm not gonna do that side, of course, because it mirrors. I'm gonna grab a couple of these and just try to put them a little closer around his mouth area. And my computer is really slowing down on me, so I'm gonna take that as a warning. And then just one more thing I want to do before I put up the cut tool. Now I want to try to go around his mustache. I don't think he was trimmed up too good on the day that he took this photograph. To see for me, even though I'm zoomed in like this, it almost is blurry. So I hope that's gonna do. I'm gonna enter on that, and I've done several of these, which I will be showing you guys some of the other ones that I did. But this, I really don't follow it. I guess that's the easiest way to say. I'm gonna get my K. I'm gonna follow it to about right here. Then I'm just gonna kind of click out. I'm gonna kind of start to make this turn, and then I'm just gonna kind of come around like this and hit enter. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit 3 so I can select faces, and I want to select hit 3 again. I'm going to select this face, this face, this face, that little face there, and this face, also this face, and this face, this face, and this face, and this. Of course, I just realized I'm gonna come over here and make a new color. I'm gonna hit plus, new. Just gonna click on here and bring it down to black. And I'm gonna hit assign to those faces. In fact, I'm gonna turn off the image. You can kind of see what I'm doing. Turn it back on right now because I need to do his eyebrow. I forgot to do his eyebrow. And I personally think this is one of the things that a lot of people identify with. Not like we're gonna do a great job on it, but I'm gonna hit K. We'll start in there. I'm gonna click, click it again, click. Try to move this. Of course, I can I happen to be able to see nothing over here, really. So I'm just really kind of guessing what it might be like, and I'm just clicking every so often. Clicking, clicking, clicking. Clicking all around. I'll come back to right there, and then I'm gonna enter. Press 3. I'm gonna click on this face. Shift this face. Shift this face. And I'm gonna come and select our color. I'm gonna assign to there. And I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna click on this face. Shift this face. I'm gonna create a new color. New. Material 1. I'm not really gonna make any changes. I'm just gonna assign it. And then let's get rid of these pictures and let's see what we got this time. So here we go. This is our low poly Tupac. I haven't done the rag or the ears. Yet, but we'll get to those. I just want to look at this a little bit. But this is what we got so far. I'm going to tab over to object mode, and I'm just looking, and I see a couple of things that could be different. I don't know if I want to go in and mess with them though. And to me, I think, well, there is one other thing I forgot to do, which probably won't help too much, but we'll put it right back on. I'm gonna hit the tab to go right back into edit mode. I'm gonna click on these faces now that will make up its mouth. And I'm going to create a new color. his brow. Gonna E to extrude on the Y, press Y. Bring that out. I'm actually gonna bring these out probably a little more than usual. Then I'll come and I'll scale. Then I'll come, I'll control and click. And I will assign that auto ring. I got some of the auto ring. I'm gonna come here again, shift. Alt. Back on black. There we go. And I'm gonna see if I can do these at the same time. It's beard, mustache. Hit E. I'm gonna cancel that for a minute. I'm gonna get it over here into this side view. Now I'm gonna E to extrude along the Y. I actually think I want to I'm gonna have to look at my cheat sheet. Think. Yeah, I am. I think this one's fine to extrude the way I want to. Maybe both of them. Maybe I just can't extrude them together. And I'm gonna hit extrude it a little bit. I'm gonna scale a little bit. I'm gonna hit Alt while I click on one of these to get that ring. I'm gonna assign it black. And then I'm gonna come down and do the same thing for these faces. I'm just gonna come and hit extrude. Pull them out a little bit. I'm gonna scale. About right there. I'm gonna hit Alt, click on one of these faces. I'm gonna assign them all black. And then I'm gonna tab just to come and look at it a little bit more. Excuse me. So I guess now with all of that done, it's about time to do the ears, and I'm not going to get really complicated into the ears. I'm going to do the ears very, very simple. Really everything from here on out is going to be very, very simple. So I'm not even sure how I'm gonna do the ears, but I do know I'm gonna go there. I do know I'm gonna cut on the image. And I'm gonna try to ignore everything, and I'm gonna come here to 3. I'm gonna tab over an object mode. I'm gonna tab. I'm gonna come and select on this face here, actually think I forgot how to duplicate. I know it's D, but what other key? So I'm gonna try Control D. No, that wasn't it. Try Shift D. Shift D is what it is. Right click to let it go right back to where it is. I'm going to so Shift D. Scale. I'm gonna scale it. A lot smaller, actually. Grab it, bring it down, and of course it's hidden. So why it is hidden, the thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the Y and I'm going to extrude it so I can make sure I don't lose contact with it. There it is. Then I'll come back. I'm going to grab this and I'm going to move it. Oh, no. What has it done? You know what it is. It's escape. I need to hit L. All linked vertices. Now I can grab it. Now I can move it. And I'm just going to come right there. I'm going to rotate it. Now I'm going to come here and get this face. I want to rotate it. I want to scale it. Grab it, push it back this way, and now I'm going to extrude. I'm going to grab. Oh, well, I did too many things. I'm going to extrude it about right there. Step again. I'm going to extrude it right there. I'm going to hit G to grab it and bring it down, and then I hit R to rotate it some more, and then I'm going to extrude again, and I'm going to rotate, and I'm going to extrude again, and I'm going to rotate, then I'm going to extrude again, I'm going to rotate, I'm going to extrude again. This time I'm going to scale it a bit. I'm going to rotate it a bit. I'm going to extrude, rotate, extrude, rotate, extrude, rotate, going to extrude here. I really don't even know what to do from here to get the look that I need, so I'm just going to scale it. I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to extrude it. I'm going to extrude it again. I'm going to scale it. Now, I'm going to try to come and select all of these faces here. That's something I want to see. There we go. Shift. Let me try it again. Then I'm going to come here and look from the Y, and I'm going to extrude that much of it, and I want to rotate it that way, and I'm going to grab it, take it back in a little bit more. In fact, I think I will kind of push it up at the same time, and want to come and look and see what we got there. Me, that's good enough for his ears. So I decided to stop the video right there. It was getting kind of long, and I decided to divide it into 2 parts. So this right here will be part 1. When we come back, we'll do the scarf, and we'll do the neck and other parts of the body. To be honest about it, I actually have already did it, and I'll give you a glimpse of it, but we'll definitely have to redo it because I made a mistake and paused when I should have been recording, and I recorded when I should have paused. So I actually missed that part out, but we'll try to redo it. I'll show you how I did it somehow. Actually, I didn't do it the best way possible. So maybe this will give me a chance to go back and make that right. So again, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, please subscribe. If you want notifications, hit the bell. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Okay, now this was part of the video where I had it paused when I should have been recording, and then I was recording where it should have been paused. Basically what I did is I used the side profile, and I used my cutting, and I drew a line where I wanted the bandana to go. And then I just extruded that. Now that's where I went wrong, because what I should have did is I should have duplicated and then extruded it. It would have been within the same object, but it was separate parts. And then what I also at the beginning, at the end, once I had the bandana done, I extruded one right up at the front near the middle of the forehead, and I used a combination of extruding, grabbing, and scaling and rotating.